What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokémon Society Draft League battle. It's week number 2, and as is tradition in the second week of the season, we have a rematch of last season's finals. Yes, it is Ryan, your head coach, your reigning champions, the Boston Braviaries, taking on Anthony and the Pittsburgh Polteageist. Again, a rematch of the finals from last season. Pittsburgh getting their doors blown off in week 1. The biggest loss, 11 points. I thought my 10-point win over Florida was something, but 11 points. Oof. We'll have to see what they bring here. If they bring Tsareena. Ooh, they bring Tsareena. They do not bring Hariyama. That is actually pretty huge. I have to admit, I was terrified of Hariyama in my testing. Orthworm being able to swap out into Hariyama with the belly drum was very scary. It was very hard for me to position around that. Not having to worry about that. I feel a lot better here. We're bringing Raichu for the first time this season. Let's see how it goes. But I'm very happy not to see Hariyama. That Pokemon gave me so many threats. And we got some fun stuff here today. I'm going to admit, we got some interesting tech here. He leads off with the Masquerain. This is our first tech here. Now, usually, you do see a Focus Sash on Masquerain. We do see the Intimidate, which is fine. If we hit this dual Wing Beat, we are Jolly, so we would outspeed Timid Masquerain. And if we connect on a dual Wing Beat, unless he has some HP investment, we will get the knockout. Let's see, he's thinking. We get the dual Wing Beat. He does have HP though, which is unfortunate. So he will be able to get these sticky webs up. Ooh, goes for the Stun Spore actually. That is annoying. Okay. That is annoying here as we see the Stun Spore come out. Oof. So Masquerain has the bulk to survive the dual Wing Beat. So that kind of takes away some of our strategy here. Gets the sticky web up. Now we could go for the Rapid Spin here, but I am kind of thinking that Mimikyu might want to come in to block a spin. So we're going to Volt Switch instead. Goes for another Stun Spore, misses this time, so we actually could have gone the spin off. I was really expecting Mimikyu to want to come in there to try and block a spin, so that's interesting. He wants to spread the paralysis against us. Having Slithering paralyzed is kind of a bummer. But we have first impression, so it doesn't really affect us against anything. Like, most of his team is going to be faster than us. We can go into Raichu's pretty fast. We can go into Mismagius as well. Not be procced by those sticky webs. We need to get Iron Treads back in. Probably against Orthworm would be the best bet. Sends out the Mimikyu. So I think I just always go with Tauros here. Get the Intimidate off. Let's see if he goes for the Swords Dance here. It is a Swords Dance. Which is fine. So he can get some big damage off with a Play Rough here. It'll do about 50. Yup, we will proc our Citrus Berry. Does have the Life Orb, which we figured. We connect on the Will-O-Wisp, which is huge. Gonna try to Swords Dance. The very tough here. I think we swap in the treads here. Play Rough, again, would do about half. Oh, I didn't have that he was burned. Oh, okay. We would have... We probably should have just stayed in. Well, that's fine. I'll just go for Flash Cannon here. He does have Drain Punch. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Flash Cannon gets the knockout. Revealing our first tech here, the special Iron Treads. Yeah, I don't know how good that is, but it's what we got. So he had the set, I kind of figured he had Play Rough, Drain Punch, etc. Okay, so they go out. Ooh, gonna be Booster Energy. So that should give them a special attack raise. Yep. Gonna be a real big pain. Okay. What can we do here? We probably have to just sacrifice Iron Treads, to be honest. Goes for the Fiery Dance. Okay, so we gotta go Mismagius. We should survive any one hit because he didn't get a +1 on the Fiery Dance. And we can hit him with the Psyshock. We could also Terra Psychic here and just guarantee get the KO. What else would we want, Terra? I think this is fine. He stays in, so unless he's Terra Grassing, I feel okay. Okay, this should be a knockout. Nice. Get rid of Iron Moth without too much of an issue. Still have plenty of stuff to take down the rest of these. Tsareena's gonna come in. For the most part, I think I'm okay with this. I'll just keep Psyshocking. Like, I'll just try to get some big damage off. We'll get to see how much HP this has. Goes for the U-turn. Big damage. Is that Choice Band? No, that could just be regular. Oh, yeah, because we're Psychic. Duh. I'm thinking like Ghost. Okay. So we live. Rotom comes in. Again, another Pokemon I'm just fine with getting some damage off on. Okay, we get to see what he goes into. Mismagius did good. We could have gone into Gastrodon if we wanted to. Orthworm comes out. My question is... Paralyzed, they will outspeed us with Slither Wing, which is a bummer. Raichu can try and go for a Focus Blast. Get the knockout. Or we could just Thunderbolt. Switches out. Back into Tsareena. Yeah, the sticky web really bothersome. And since he has bulk on the Masquerain, there's not really too much we can do to get rid of it. If we had a Rapid Spin with the Iron Treads, would have been good. So this will do nothing. You can go back into Rotom. Has leftovers. Okay, so probably not even the trick set, which is a bummer. Is he trying to bait in the Gastrodon? Here's the question. Slitherwing first impression still does really good against everything that's not Orthworm. If we can get it in, it should do all right. Tauros is really good against Tsareena. I think we just go Gastro. Leftovers Rotom. Okay, so what's his Scarfer? Could be the Tsareena. What's for the Will-O-Wisp? Will-O-Wisp against Tauros is interesting. I don't know what else he was expecting to do. We get up our rocks. I'm gonna go for chilling water here. No matter what his switch in is, we should be fine. He switches out. So without him having Trick, he's probably gonna think we're Storm Drain the whole time. Oh, he sets up his own Stealth Rock, okay. I thought he would Shed Tail. Man, not having the Iron Treads here is a bummer. Body Press, not doing too much. Do we have Citrus Berry? Yes. Three minutes left. Which is a bummer. Okay, he knocks us out, which is actually kind of good for us. Tsareena comes back out, takes some rocks. Makes the Volt Switch, still lives though. But we can go into Tauros. Those are a rapid spin to get rid of the rocks. Just fine though. Okay, terastallizing. Do electric. Does Terra electric. It's a Hydro. You have to kind of dodge a Hydro Pump. Oh, it ended. That still could have been like anyone's match, though. But we'll have to see how the other games go. Yeah, the sticky web really screwed us over. Now we gotta think about what to do with that. Because the Slitherwing not KOing is really tough. So what I'm assuming is that he's like max HP. We could go Iron Treads. Okay, we can go Raichu Volt Switch into Iron Treads, try to Rapid Spin. Like, I don't care if he switches in the Mimikyu, because I do think our Tauros does well against it. And I would just Volt Switch on the first Swords Dance. Leads off with Rotom, which is fine. Protects, which is fine. If he stays in, he's taking a big hit from this. Like, he'll take like 40 or so %. He's terrestrializing right away. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go Gastrodon. I don't care about being burned. I feel like he hard switches right into Tsareena, right? Wouldn't you? Now, I don't know, is he Scarf? I don't think so. If I can get a little bit of chip, go into Tauros, let him, you know, do a U-turn. I wonder if the Masquerain has Giga Drain. He goes into Masquerain. I can Flame Charge into Raging Bull. Okay, this is awesome because we dodged a Stun Spore. So now we can Flame Charge into Raging Bull to get the knockout here. Okay, that's good. No Sticky Web. I feel a lot better about this. And no Paralyzed Slitherwing either. So already this game's starting off a lot better. Dodging that Stun Spore helped, for sure. Goes into Rotom. I mean, I should just always be going Gastrodon. Yeah. Back on to Tsareena. This time, do we go Mismagius, or do we need to save Mismagius because of the threat of Iron Moth? I think we can just always give Roxanne no matter what when Rotom comes out, because he's too scared about the Gastrodon. We can always just get our Intimidates off. I don't care if he, you know, gets his rapid spins. He can Will-O-Wisp something here. If he goes back into Rotom, the Will-O-Wisp will cancel out the leftovers. Yep. Yeah, I figured he'd switch out, so I'm just going for a Flame Charge. He's trying to get something in here. Is just able to have enough HP to get off the Shed Tail, which is crazy. We do have +1 speed, so he can't really go into Rotom. Was an Iron Moth. Again, at +1 speed, we'll outspeed here. So I think, though, I think we do have to go for Body Press, though. Break the sub. Ooh, agility. Oof. Oof. Oof, agility. Okay, we should still survive anything, though. Pretty easily. You do have to Terrastallize, though, to get the knockout. see. We risk getting crit though. But oh, goes for Fiery Dance. Should be okay here. Big damage though. Was that a crit? No, not a crit, but okay. Side Shock, we get the KO. Pretty sure he's also modest based on that damage too, so our Raichu should outspeed if it comes into like a non-agility situation. Mimikyu. Okay, well without I think I just want to break this stuff. Okay, he just goes right for Shadow Sneak. That's fine. So many threats. Switch is out. Back into Rotom? No, back into Orthworm. So sacks the Orthworm. I think we can go into Slither Wing. Really tough. Really tough here. Let's go with Iron Shreds. Probably be protecting here. I don't know what he's going for. He outspeed, so he has like no speed investment. We go Gastro. All this residual damage from the Rotom coming in and then Gastro coming in is definitely killing the timer. Finally, Rotom goes down. Just gotta weaken the Mimikyu. I mean, Gastrodon doesn't do anything anymore. That's even better, because now we can chill in water. Or even better, we can clear Smog, not let him get up any Swords Dances. Just break that disguise. Goes for a play rough. We are able to survive. So we should break the disguise here. Which allows us to bring in Iron Treads. Or Raichu should be able to KO here, right? Should have Volt Switched. I forgot that the Life Orb would take some away, so Volt Switch would definitely KO'd. Yeah, now we can just let Tsareena kill Raichu here. Oh, it gets paralyzed. Okay, and Slither Wing will finish that off with a U-turn. Alright, so we get game number 2. Now, game number 1 is still kind of up in the air, but we will play a game 3 here, for sure. Oof, very, very frightening stuff. This team is all threats. He lives in fear of that Gastrodon, though, with the Rotom, for sure. So I think Raichu is still like a fine lead. If he goes for a lead Iron Moth, though. Could definitely be tricky. What does lead Mismagius do for me? Not much. Risk me losing my scarf. Oof. It's all risky for the bisky. That's for sure. Game 3. See what happens. We still had a shot in game 1. It really all came down to if we got paralyzed, I think, from the Slither wing. Get a nice Volt Switch. That's fine. Does he go the Mimikyu here now? No, he goes for Sticky Web. Okay, as long as we're not paralyzed, we're okay. Because we'll clear out these Sticky Webs. Nice. Alright. Iron Treads, you did your thing. You got paralyzed, which is a little annoying, but we haven't seen Iron Treads really do what I want it to do. So just keeping Sticky Webs off the field is already huge for us. Sends out the Orthworm. Okay. Do we do it? He's gonna try and get his rocks up here. If we don't get paralyzed, it's kind of worth it. I'm gonna do it. If we don't get paralyzed, it's worth it. Because this has like a 50% chance to OHKO. And this was one of the things I really wanted to try. So let's see. Modest! Terrablast Fire! Gets the OHKO! Yes! That's all I needed. No. Oh, we're probably gonna lose so bad now. So bad we are going to lose. I mean, Treads, you've done your thing. You need to die now. You got rid of the Sticky Web. You OHKO'd the Orthworm. He sends out the Rotom. I'm gonna Volt Switch. What does he go into here? The Iron Moth, okay. Don't get paralyzed. Don't get paralyzed, Iron Treads. A lot of text. Okay, we get off a Volt Switch. Not doing much though. But again, we shouldn't, like, he can't OHKO us. And Psyshock probably still kills from this range. So this is looking really, really good. Has to swap out the Iron Moth. Probably going into Tsareena. Yep. Right, it would have to go for Power Whip. The problem is I can't lose Mismagius, but I also don't want him to U-turn out. Okay, he just U-turns, which is fine. Goes into Rotom. Does he double into Tsareena or Iron Moth? Is the question. He hasn't terrestrialized yet. We gotta remember that. Gets the Willow on our Gastro, which is what he's been doing. Swaps out into Mimikyu. Okay. I'm okay with Mimikyu. I want to keep Tauros healthy. Do I Chilling Water? Okay, Chilling Water was the play. Stays in. Does he try and Swords Dance or go for another Play Rough for the KO? He'll be a -2 now. Looking for the attack drop. Doesn't get it. Raging Bull should pick up the KO. Ooh, doesn't pick up the KO. Okay, oops. Looking on the wrong stuff. That's something. Okay, Shadow Sneak, that's fine. That'll do nothing. And he'll die to his own life orb. Still haven't procced our Citrus Berry yet, so That's fine, Iron Tread. You did your job. Now we can go back into Mismagius. Could have also gone Raichu. Okay, he's terastallizing, which is fine. I'm assuming grass. It is grass. But again, that's fine, because I think we actually survive any one hit. Because he no longer has the booster energy. Yeah. Now he goes Rotom. I think we just get off what damage we can. Not much. That's fine. Mismagius, you did your job. He has to go into Tsareena, which means we can go into Slitherwing. U-turn. Blah 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 blah. You have entered the Slitherwing. Rotom's going to take rocks. He's going to take U-turn. Raichu can come in, get the last couple KOs. All right, so yeah, so that game one, I think was still could have been anyone. Again, I think it would have come down to, like, if he misses a Hydro Pump, we win. If we don't get paralyzed and he doesn't get like 2 max rolls, we win. So that's kind of that, but definitely good to win against a really tough team. Like, you saw how well this team is. We had to do some nutty stuff to get the W here. Anthony dropping down to 0-2. And we are 2-0 and feeling really good about it. So make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with the Draft League. As always, thanks for watching. Stay classy, Society.